I beat every Left 4 Dead 1 campaign on Expert, with only idiot bots to support me. As Zoe, I tested my AI companions, carefully analyzing their collective stats to scientifically decide who is the best Left 4 Dead 1 teammate. Bill, Lewis, Francis, I have 11 categories that you all competed in. The winner of each category will be awarded a point. The loser will have a point taken away. By the end, the survivor with the most points will be crowned my best teammate. First category, the winner and loser of each campaign. Let's see if those watching remember who won and lost each of these. No mercy. The winner was Lewis, and the loser, Bill. Okay, moving on to Crash Course, and Francis won that one, and Lewis lost that one. He went from winning to losing, okay. Then to Death Toll, Bill finally won, and Francis lost. And we are now just back to a tie at 0-0-0. Cool. Dead Air, yep, if you remember correctly, Bill won that one. He won 2 in a row, and Francis lost that, which is 2 in a row for him there. Then we got Blood Harvest, and this time Lewis finally bounced back. And Bill went from the winner to the loser. Uh-oh. And then we have the Sacrifice. The exact same thing happened. Lewis won and Bill lost. It's weird how these trends occur. So right off the bat, we have Lewis in the lead by a fair amount, but there's a lot more points to go. This category, I'm not going to take away a point. I'm just going to award a point to whoever survived the most campaigns. Let's see, and it was Bill. Bill survived 4 of the 6 campaigns. Meanwhile, Lewis got last. He only survived 2, but don't worry, Lewis, I won't take away a point. Next category, I'm not awarding points, I'm taking away points, because who was the worst traitor? Well, it was Bill. So nothing really changed. Bill, you gained a point and then lost a point. And yeah, this category is weird because after doing No Mercy and Crash Course, I figured, all right, betrayals, that's going to be a thing, right? Nope, didn't have another betrayal after Crash Course. I guess the teammates learned? All right, now moving on to the stats that I've been keeping track of this whole time. All 6 campaigns added up. First up, Common Infected. Who killed the most Common Infected? The totals are... Francis killed the most Common Infected, which is pretty cool because he's a shotgun guy, so maybe shotgun works better, who knows? And it was really close between Bill and Lewis, but unfortunately, Bill lost. Next category, Special Infected. Who killed the most? And Bill killed the most, only by 2. That was really close. And holy cow, I guess shotgun's good for Common Infected, but not for specials. Francis, dude, that is a lot less Special Infected. Jeez. Okay, next category, Protections. Protecting all of us, including me. Who was the best? Bill. Bill wins this one. All right, Bill, you're starting to bounce back now. And Lewis had the least. Okay. Once again, though, only 4 protections off between Bill and Francis. A lot of these categories, the winner barely wins. All right, damage. Who took the least amount of damage and needed the least healing from teammates? And Lewis. Lewis was the good guy. He was good at not getting hurt. And Francis, yeah, even though it's pretty close between you and Bill, I have to credit things like your weird tank obsession. You must owe the Tank Mafia money or something, Francis, because they really hunt you down, bro. We have 4 categories left, and so far Lewis has been in the lead throughout most of this. Let's see if things change. Incapacitations. Who got incapped the least? And Lewis got incapped the least by a fair amount too. Good for him. And Francis, yeah, Tank Mafia, dude, that's a lot of incaps. We got deaths now, and you'd think with taking a lot of damage and a lot of incaps, Francis is probably gonna lose this one. The results are... he won! What the hell? Francis somehow got the least amount of deaths by only 1. And Lewis, unbelievable. So, took the least amount of damage in incaps, but when you went down, you would die. That is crazy. But okay, that is not good for Lewis. He's still in the lead, but we got 2 categories left now. The first one, revivals. Who specifically revived me? Because if you didn't, then we failed. So I really care who looked out for me. The results are... Bill, rather overwhelmingly, revived me the most at 10. Francis got second place at 6, almost half. And Lewis, uh-oh, dude, you're starting to lose this lead here. Bro, Now, before we move on to the final category, I unfortunately have to award Francis as my worst teammate, as he is now ineligible to win, and he can't even tie with someone. He is just straight up my worst teammate. I'm sorry, buddy. But now, unbelievably, after Bill was in last place throughout most of this and Lewis had the lead, they are now tied. This final category will decide who is my official best teammate. So, the final category: who saved me the most from Special Infected? When control was taken away from me and I could die within seconds, this teammate saved me and saved all of us the most. The final results are... Francis saved me the most by only 1 save, and Lewis had the least amount of saves, which means Bill wins by a single point and is crowned my best teammate of the Left 4 Dead 1 crew. Congratulations, Bill. The audience was rooting for you the whole time, you crazy senile old man. Well done.
You make me proud.
There we have it. It was a super close race. Now I'm curious how Coach Nick and Rochelle will compare. Check out the Expert Journey playlist to stay up to date so you can follow along and see how your favorite character performs. I'd love to hear your experiences with the bots to see if they're similar to mine. Subscribe and thank you for watching.